Hi F2Ps, it's Goodfellow here at F2P.com, and today we are checking out Twin Saga from Area Games. It is a free-to-play anime MMORPG. It's currently in closed beta, but the game does exist in, I don't know, Asia. I think it's Taiwan. It was originally released under the name Astral Realm, possibly. Don't quote me. So we have been playing the game for a few hours. We've hit level 21. We're giving you a first look from this point, which is probably the worst place thinking about it to start because I'm not entirely sure how this quest chain is going to go. But anyway, while we're here, I'm going to show you one of the features of the game because we won't be coming back to this location. Terror Cottage. There we go. Let's jump into our Terror Cottage. Yeah, okay. Yes, why? I don't care about this. I want to jump in my Terror Cottage. There you go. Enter main hall. I was just pushing the wrong buttons. I've only been in this Terror Cottage once, and that was like when I ended my play session the other day. So your Terror Cottage is your own personal play housing. It's pretty cool. Unlocked at level 21. Oh, I've got mail. Thank you. So this is our Terror Cottage. It's pretty big. This is our main hall. Pretty empty because I've only just got it, but you can craft, loot, buy all different types of furniture and furnish your Terror Cottage. Can't do any of that because I don't actually have any gear at the moment, so that kind of sucks. You've got a community chest that if you have loads of friends over, you open a chest and you'll get gear for having loads of friends here. So it kind of encourages people to get together, make friends, that kind of stuff. I think we've talked to her. Yeah, pretty sure I can put the voiceovers in English, but I actually quite like listening to the Asian. I'm not trying to be rude or just overly generic, but I don't know which language it is. So, okay, so this is our greenhouse. It's pretty pretty. And you can kind of grow all different types of plants and stuff like that for using herbs and food that you can use for your crafting professions. Which, yeah, I'm gonna go to the workshop. So there you go. So this is where you do all your crafting. So you got your alchemist workbench, crafting table for making different outfits and clothing and stuff like that. Yeah, you can kind of get different crafting stuff and do cooking and all that kind of stuff. So there you go. So that's our Terror Cottage. Just thought I'd show you guys that before we carried on with the game. So we have been playing from level 21. When you start out, you can choose from 3 different quests, 3 different classes. Oh, bear with me. I do apologise. I've been a little bit ill. You can choose from 3 different classes. You have the swordsman, the mage, and the gunslinger. So we chose the mage. There's also the dragon knight, but we don't actually have access to that yet. I believe it's only going to be accessible from the closed when the open beta starts, or soon after, or something like that. So just having a little look around here before we disappear. Oh, never mind. Went a bit too far. So that was like the world map that we were running around. So there's no mobs and stuff here. So now we're into the main city. I'll have to have a look at my other quests in a minute. So yeah, so you've got your 3 starter classes for after open beta, and then there are 6 unlockable classes as well. You unlock them at different levels. Let's have a look. Where are our classes? Class. There you go. So there you go. So you can. That's nothing to do with anything. So this is our mage at the moment. We can switch to other classes. This on the same character. It's pretty cool. You can switch between the main starter ones. I've only used the mage. I haven't used any of the other ones. And you unlock new classes every so often. So you unlock the cleric, paladin, the hunter we've not unlocked. Then that's at like level 30, maybe level 37 for the rogue, berserker, and then the occultist. And they've all got different abilities. So you have 5 abilities for each class. You have 3 different ultimate moves, which are used when you build up this gauge. By using your abilities, you build up this gauge. So I'm going to try and pick up some different quests so I can go and do something. I'll explain the other stuff as we go. Guild, where's my quest? Quest journal. Specialization. Quest log, there we go. Okay, so main quest, what's all aboard? Certain quests. Okay. Daily. Raging Wool. I'll do that one. Quest provider. No, I don't do Feng Shui. Let's just throw them all on here. Because we've suddenly started getting a load of them. Previously, we had like no quests. It's just been one long chain of quests over and over and over. You complete one, then you get the next one. Complete one, get the next one. And it's pretty much the same kind of quest. The quest in this game is really boring. It's go and kill 6 wolves. Now go and kill 6 badgers. Now go and kill 6 thieves or whatever. So that aspect of the game, really, really boring. Now we're picking up a few different quests now that we've hit level. But I mean, we've played the game for over 3 hours, so for the first 3 hours it's been pretty poor. I will say I love the graphics in this game. I mean, it's kind of a little bit dodgy in some places, like you kind of no outstanding examples at the moment. So I don't know, maybe Jaggy Trees or something. That's probably the worst thing we can say. But the actual design and layout of the environments is really cool. The colour of the areas, again, very, very well done. Okay, so let's go and try and find a quest. If this takes too long, I'm just going to pause the video and then it's taking us out of the city to Meridia. I think that's either the island or the continent that we're on. Can we jump? Oh, we can't jump on our mount out here. Okay, so that's somebody's terra cottage. So yeah, so this is the world map. Kind of runs around. It does this weird little story arc thing. Yeah, it does this weird story arc with the world map stuff where it's very kind of text-based and dialogue, and there's no real combat. Not that I've come across. There's nothing here to fight. Which, I mean, it's weird. It's kind of, if there was like random encounters, it very much reminded me of like early Final Fantasy games, like running around the world map, and then you kind of find these other regions. But it looks like this is taking us to the Wool-Ruffed Plains. Okay, so it's not picking up these random quests. It's actually taking us to a new area, which I'm happy about. Okay, so there should be critters and stuff around here. Again, really cool areas, really nice environments. So okay, well we will go over to the guy. Is this the one we're on? Oh no, it's Raging Wool, I think. Which one is it we're doing? Yeah, okay, it is Raging Wool because there's all wool-ruffed stuff, so that seems accurate. Oh yeah, he's got a thingy mount. I've got one of those. Let's use our mount. Yeah, confirm. Confirm. Yeah, I want it. Yeah, there we go. Woo! Check me out. Okay. I don't know where it's taking us. Did it show me on the map? Wool-Ruffed Temple. Oh, is it taking me to a dungeon? Oh, okay. Maybe, that might be cool. Oh, a little bit glitchy up there. You do get that every so often. Sometimes it'll kind of like trap you in a rock, and then I'm pretty sure I've been through here. I've no idea where I'm going now, but I'm pretty sure I've been through here. I want to look over here first. It's just so good. I think that the level design alone is pretty fantastic. So yeah, so hopefully we'll get some combat in a minute. Man, this is taking us some distance. I have no idea where I'm going. Well, at least we're having a nice little look of the environment. That's pretty cool. Entering combat! Oh, something's attacking me. Okay. What quest was it? Raging Wool. Okay. There we go. Are we nearly there? Is it taking us to here? Okay. That's where we're going. Oh, wait, oh, wait, oh. Okay, so there we go. Found a dude picking up some quests. Now, my memory is not what it used to be. Your face is vaguely familiar. Kilmaris watches you Enter. A puzzled look on his face. Whatever, I'm Kilmaris of the Adventurers Alliance. Our organisation provides funding and encouragement to help budding heroes be the best heroes they can be. Originally developed in Asia, the English translations in this game are brilliant. Now, I don't know who's done it, I don't know who's responsible for it, but when I play these Asian developed games, they are generally awful, the translations. But the developers, or whoever's on the translation, they've really kind of got on it. It's accurate. The level of language that they use, it's quite high English, like some of the words that they use. So very, very impressed. Okay, so I'm thinking. Oh, I've done this. I have done this one. Oh, so this is repeatable. Okay, so I know what I'm doing in here. I think. Okay, that's fine. Yeah. Let's go in. Yeah, I have been in here. So okay, so we have here my Descant. She is my Senshi. There we go. So I think I can switch her out. I can have this dude instead.
This fight is about to begin. Get ready.
Where is he? Let's summon him. Yeah. So Samuel. So I have my own little companion. I think she's just a quest assistant. I'm not sure actually. Again, apologies for the coughing. So we've got to go and kill a dude. So we have our 5 skills, and this guy is just going to carry on fighting, doing his own thing. You have a little bit of control over him. You can choose, like, when he's attacking stuff, you can dismiss him. Stuff like that. Choose his battle stance. We have potions up here that are going to automatically be used anytime we drop below 80% of health, because they will replenish 51 hit points for every 10 seconds. So 80% health, that should keep us in good stead. Okay, so we are a mage. Let's wait. So we're pretty much AOE oriented. Oh yeah! So I mean, we can pretty much stand here and just unload on these things with very little problem. Generally, we are in an instance in a dungeon, so it can be a little bit more challenging. Only a little bit though. I'm not overly worried about it. You can see I've built my max up. I could use it here because I'm using enough abilities that it would build back up. Let's just get this out of the way. So I'll just demonstrate it on this dude. So this is going to be my max. You trigger it with F when you get close. Absolute overkill for that dude. But still, you know, worth doing. Let's stack these guys on. Come over here, guys. Come on, go. Yeah, you want some of this. Okay. It is tab targeting, so I could just hit tab and find a new opponent pretty quickly. I'm getting Starstone shards, which we will explain shortly. Nothing major to explain. You get the shards, you can create Starstones out of them, and you can equip them. Starstones. There you go. So I equip them and I get extra boosts and stuff like that. So I've got gear, which I can refine and upgrade. There you go. I've got my max up, so let's go in. Let's start on this dude. Open with this. Get out of here. Do some casting. Build up some more SP. It's pretty easy. The battles aren't too difficult. I think that with the dungeons they can become more difficult. As you level up, you unlock new dungeon features. I think it's called like meta dungeon, maybe something like that. So you can technically make the dungeons harder. Now, the first time I did this dungeon, I just ran past everything to go and kill the main dude, and then there was a cinematic at the end. And then by the time the cinematic had finished, everything had kind of caught up with me to come and kill me. Okay, here we go. Here's the big dude. 2 faces. Let's do this, man. Relax, bro. The town contamination should be more than enough to wear it away. So, boss mob got a little, some extra mechanics and stuff. A lot of area attacks, kind of does telegraph targets on the floor, things like that. So it's not, you know, hugely challenging, but yeah, it can be fun. I think he does some summons or something like that. Okay. But we are absolutely going to wreck face here now, so. See, I mean, we're not even attacking him yet, we're just going to kill all his little minions first. Okay, and now we're going to go in and absolutely ravage this dude. Come get some Saga! Yeah! Okay, so now we can flank, and we just keep shooting. So even though we're not facing the right way, we will just keep shooting, like behind our back. Ah! Okay, well let's stop messing about and actually do some attacks on this dude. Let's get out of the way. So like I said, do some big AoEs, summoning stuff as well, it's pretty cool. I do think the combat isn't the worst. It's just this is all it's ever going to be now because we've unlocked all our skills. We're level 21. It's not going to get any different. We're just basically cycling the same skills over and over again, trying to build up this ultimate, and that's pretty much combat. So I feel like there's a lot of potential lost with the combat. I think the developers missed quite a few things, and I say missed. They've pretty much made the same game over and over again. It's developed by X-Legend, and some of the other titles they've done are the likes of Aura Kingdoms, Eden Eternal. Oh god, yeah, I forgot he's not even the main boss. The main boss is over here. Grand Fantasia. So they've done a few, and they seemingly use a lot of the same kind of mechanics and stuff, which isn't the worst, because I mean, it's not like any of the mechanics are majorly unique and stuff, but kind of with the same style. I mean, I feel like the graphics are probably better with Twin Saga than they are with most of the other titles. So there's at least that going for it. Yeah, let's just run in and wreck face. Go! Yeah, son. But yeah, so it's nothing we haven't seen before. The game itself, I feel, is a little bit too linear. At least for my liking. I mean, these games are absolutely huge in Asia. But I feel for a westernized MMORPG, there's just not enough about it to keep at least somebody like me that interested. Ooh. Okay, well, let's just do him first. Temple Titan. Oh, is he up now? Okay, come get some. Oh, he's gonna do a power move. Okay. Not gonna join. Yeah, I don't even know what this ability does. Creates an elementally charged barrier around you that reduces incoming damage. Okay, that's pretty good. Didn't even realise that that's what it did. Oh, you can change the camera angle as well, so we can go first person. Can go in first person mode. Again, just checking out the world. Looking pretty good. I do really like the graphic style and the detail, the way they've just added in kind of all these different elements. Don't get me wrong, a lot of the elements are probably kind of repeated throughout the world, but it's obviously not something that's just been thrown together. You know, there's a lot of detail in there. I appreciate that. Okay, here we go. This is our main bad guy. I don't think he was that hard. I think I keep flanking him. Not that I necessarily need to. I think you have enough healing potions and the auto heal feature where where you can literally just sit there and kind of just tank them, I guess. But I don't need to do that. But if I keep moving like this, throwing on my AoEs. We're pretty good. Okay, let's get in. Hit F. Wrecking a little bit. See, I mean, he's dropping pretty quickly. As you level up, obviously, the content does get harder. And he's trying to shoot. He's trying to attack me, but I'm just, you know, I've got skills. I've got mad skills. Helps having targeting and not action-based combat, which I think the game probably will benefit from. I like the style. If the questing wasn't so awful, I think endgame PvE and PvP could be a lot more fun. It just needs it just needs more detail on pretty much everything. It needs more skills. It needs better questing. Just like so with my specializations, there we go. So when you earn a specialization point, and you earn them by leveling up each class. So I've had like 21 levels in my mage, and none in the other ones. So there's my 21 points, and I've put 5 into primordial. Main stats: attack and haste, arcane. Main stats: crit and max H points. So you kind of get different things in both, but it's not so. There's not really that much deviation within the tree itself. It's pretty boring. I think it's far too simple. It wouldn't have taken much effort to make it a little bit more advanced. I think already. Where am I at? Oh, can I do that now? Oh, so I need 20 points in primordial. So I need 20 points in this before I can even get to that one. So I'm already kind of quite heavily forced to go into this tree if I even want to unlock these next ones. Anyway, so I don't like how linear everything is with the game. But other than that, so what else have we got? So this character info, or different stats, stuff like that. Titles, you can unlock different stats. Let's see, do I have? Well, show obtain titles. So I can go with what does it do? Some of them give you boosts. What does this one give me? There you go. So if I'm uncontrollable, it gives me an attack plus 8. If my title is uncontrollable problem child, then I suddenly have some extra boosts on my stats. It's pretty cool. So we've got that, quest log, classes, specializations, stars, essentially we've seen professions. So there you go, you got different professions. You have to register them. I've not even used them yet. But you can see what's available. So you've got fishing, gathering, farming, alchemy, cooking, and then some different crafting. So well, I think it's just a generic thing. So we need to unlock products, things like that. So again, there's a lot of features. They're just all done at a kind of basic level, I feel. And I think the biggest issue with the game is that it just feels like it's a really old format. I think that's the big problem. It's a game with the mechanics that it's got, at least, not necessarily the way it looks. I think that, you know, the graphics hold up pretty well. It feels like the kind of quest mechanics, the very linear gameplay. It feels like something I would expect to play like, you know, 2000 or something, not kind of now when we're in an era of pretty in-depth MMORPGs. Now, obviously, the Asia scene is a little bit different. These kind of games do get churned out all the time. I mean, X-Legend themselves are churning out very similar games like every year or two. So, I guess there's less of an expectation with the Asian market because these games are massively successful. Whereas I think for the Western market, there's most definitely better games out there to play. They're never going to change their game development philosophy, so I don't think we can ever expect to see the next iteration of whatever this kind of game is going to be with more in-depth features, unfortunately. So, if you've liked the previous games that Area Games have published and X-Legend have developed, then by all means try out Twin Saga once it comes into open beta, which I can't see being too far off. You're going to get probably the kind of experience that you would expect. And for better, for worse, you know, you kind of know what you're getting into, and it's probably going to be very, very similar. But other than that, you know, not the worst game by far. It's just a long progress, a long, arduous journey, trying to level up and go through the quests. So there you go. Hopefully this video was at least informative and in some way enjoyable. If so, then please give us a thumbs up and like. You can also subscribe to find out when we release more of our videos. All sorts of first looks, behind the scenes, interviews, news, reviews, all that good stuff. You can check us out on Facebook and Twitter at f2pcom, or over on our official website at f2p.com, where again, a hell of a lot more of the same kind of stuff. So thank you guys for watching. I have been Goodfellow, you have been you. This has been Twin Saga, and hopefully we shall see you in the next video. Bye bye!